What's good, guys? This is part 2 of the Doodle Empires video. As you guys can see, I'll just do a quick recap, but we have the Republic of Islands, we have Carthage, we have Rome, and then we have Gaul. What happened is these two island nations have united. Rome has taken over its peninsula. Carthage tried uniting with the Goths, but they ended up breaking away. But now let's get right into it. And last time I tried just giving them each a turn, but I just discovered the randomize button that will randomly select a country, and we will do that, which will allow the random people over here to actually get a turn, because then I don't have to, like, I can just do it, you know. But randomize. Alright, looks like we've got Carthage. Carthage does have holdings over here, but I think they will ignore that. They will get a large expand. I will say they will go down Africa like this, and then I say they push up into the mountains just a little bit. We now have Rome. They get a large expand. Now what they do have holdings here and here. I think what they'll do is they will unite the island. They will get some of these islands, kind of swoop around, they will get Athens. They'll try and enclose this island, get some islands. Yeah, exactly like that. Just get all in, take out this army. Ooh. Now let's see who will get another turn. Ooh, we are on one of these random countries. I will name this. I will call them Spain. Now let's see what they get. Found religion. Oh, let's see. What will the Spanish be? They will be. I will give them the religion of. I don't know. What do Spanish people like to do? Salsa. That's more a Hispanic thing, but you know. Randomize. Ooh, it's Spain once more. New nation. Spain, I guess they go a little bit down. Oh, no, they will go north, and they will find the France people. They will find the Franks. Right here. Let's make them a river-based society. They will take this portion of Europe, and we will name them the Franks. I think the Franks might have been German or whatnot. I don't know. The Franks. Okay, random. Oh, what? Okay, we are on Carthage now. Carthage will split. I think thematically it makes more sense that these guys over here have decided to break off. I will not name them because they are just going to kind of dissolve into this amalgamation of random-esque groups that will get eventually taken over by the Goths. It is now the Franks' turn. What did that mean? Sorry, I just need to do that. Oh, I accidentally named Carthage the Franks. Carthage, okay. It's the Franks' turn. Let's see, what do they do? The Franks will immediately split. I guess some river guy right here has kind of convinced his people. Why can't I? Uh-oh. Well, small split. Okay. Some river-based dude has convinced his people to join him, and he will go to war with the rest of the Frankish heathens. Ooh, the Island Republic. New leader, select nation. Select new leader, draw card. Medium, expand. They will finish taking over this island, and they will try and take back Athens, which they succeeded doing, but they're losing their holding here. And Rome is just enveloping them on all sides. Ooh, it is the Franks' turn. They will medium expand. They will try and push back the heathens over here. They have successfully done that, so the split that just happened was inconsequential. Ooh, it is just some random tribe's turn. Medium expand. They'll just go over here. I'm gonna try and, if they get like a split, I'll actually give them a different color, because these are all like different countries. Look at. Oh wow, they are all salsa. Okay, anyways, political mode. Next country. Wow, Rome has not gotten a turn in a while. The Franks once more. Large expand. I will say they will go kind of down here, round out here, get to this river, cut down. In like 3 turns, the Franks have just like seated themselves as a large Western power. It's their turn again. They will okay, who will they form a union with? There's really no one near them, but like who could they unite with? I'm gonna say they will unite with Spain if I can find them, and I cannot. They will unite with whoever this is. So they'll reach out and say, "Hey, you guys are small tribes. Let us unite, and we will form a vast empire." Ooh, it is Surrey's, which is different from the Island Republic apparently. No, it's not. Unless Surrey's is like, I guess Surrey's is like a really small micronation. Right there. Is that it? No, like these 2 tiny little pixels. I don't know. I'm gonna skip them. Medium expand. Okay, I don't know what those 2 pixels are. So I guess we'll just ignore them. I guess they're like lakes or something. But the Republic of Islands will get an expand. I will say they will take back this island. They'll push over here because they like islands. And I'll say they see that they're losing Greece. So they will try and push out over here to get a new frontier. Ooh. Split. Let's see. I guess I know over here it's like a kind of a warring tribe. So the leader died and it split off between sons. So one son takes 1/2 and the other son took another half. Oh, it is now Carthage's turn. They find a new nation. Where does Carthage find? Okay, so Carthage is a sea trader, so I will say they are here. It will be a small nation over here. We will call this Communist Russia. They're not communist. I mean, they're not from Russia and they're not communist, but that's just their name. They are a small, just little group of people that have never been really contacted before. The Franks get a small expand. They are going to conquer. They're going to try and take this. They push back that group. They push back that group. Ooh, it is now the Goths' turn. The they will found Gothism, and it is their responsibility to spread Gothism to the world. Ooh, it is their turn. Medium expand. Okay, so they've just been pushed back by the Franks. They're going to drive up, sail around, split it off. The leader is trying to double envelop them, maybe sign an alliance with them because the Franks just pushed in and decimated them. A large expand on the Republic of Nations. Now, I'm going to say they are going to form a peace deal between Rome, so that they will kind of form the peace. They have Athens, they have a lot of this island. They're just going to try and get some land around the sea because they have a lot of islands, but they don't really have anything else. So they're going to try and grow their power before maybe retaking the rest of the peninsula. Oh, but it is now the random Frankston. Small split. They just keep they're like arguing about who should be the best leader, which will allow the Franks to take them over. But Communist Russia gets a turn. Small expand. I will say they will go up that river. Oh wow, they go really far up in that river. It's Communist Russia's turn again. They will adopt a religion. Let's see. There's 3. Wait, where's? I guess Spainism is gone. It's also gone. They could adopt Gothism or Islandese or Hellenistic paganism. I think they will adopt Hellenistic paganism. Actually, no. They will adopt Islandese because it's closer, which just I think makes more sense, like thematically. Which is a new nation now. Ooh, Spain gets a turn. They are going to split once more. I swear. They just keep splitting. They keep like, oh, I see. Wait. Oh my goodness. I swear. Glitch or something. I'll just give them another turn. Large expand. let's see. They will retake back this land here. They will push back the Franks. They signed an alliance with this group, so they will split off and envelop. Oh wow, they just decimate the Franks on this island. In fact, they even push forward and just drive a wedge. An amazing maneuver. They have cut the Franks in half on this area. The Franks have lost almost all their holdings on in Spain. It is now their turn. They're going to found a religion. Let's see, what is France known for? They will found Catholicism. Oh, dang, I keep choosing like just a blue. So like we have, actually there are no other blue religions. So we have Catholicism. Oh, I forgot Gothism is blue. That's fine, they're on opposite ends of the earth, so they should be good. New nation, the Goths. Wait, yeah, the Goths' turn. Do I not? Oh wait, no, it's the white guys. Sorry. It's the white guys. Large expand, yeah. Oh, no, it's the Goths. They will take over this area, take back their former holdings, and for some reason, they are not called Goths. They weren't called Goths. New country. Why are these the Goths? These are the Franks. I swear, I'm very bad at naming things. Yeah, Franks. Select, draw card, medium expand. They will attempt to push back these heathens, invaders. They make no difference between the alliance. They have taken back a good amount of this land. They are just continuously at war. Why are they not Goths? Boom. Select. Why are they not called the Goths? There, Goths. Boom. Now let me check to make sure that they're still called the Franks. Yep, Franks, Rome, Island Republic, Carthage, Island Republic, Rome, Spain, no name, Franks. Good. Okay, the Goths, it's their turn. They will union. Okay, they have the option to do the best of things. They did unite with Carthage, but Carthage seems to be a very proud nation. So I'm thinking they unite with the Island Republic. Maybe they sail down to the strait. They see the Island Republic has been losing a war with Rome. So I think that they have accepted the fact that they can no longer be a republic. So they will unite. Which, looking at the land, they have 11,000. Rome has 7,000, 4,000, 5,000. They are double the amount of any other country. Ooh, Carthage's turn. Carthage will have a small expansion. I think Carthage will just continue along the Mediterranean coast. It's just boop, just like that. Because there's some mountain ranges here, and there's like a desert down here. So I just really don't see them doing anything besides going along the coast. Oh, Carthage gets another turn. Small expand. I'll say, I know I just talked about going in, but I think filling out just this makes sense. Just getting the areas that aren't on the mountain range. But ooh, the Goths turn again. Found religion. They already have a religion. They have Gothism, but I want to change the color. So this is good. Ooh, does that mean that Carthage is the Island Republic is Goth? Yep, they are Gothic. So that means that the biggest faith is Gothism. I mean, so that's cool. Origin mode. I don't really have like a specific origin, but like origin Rome, origin. Wow, they have the same. The Goths have the same origin as Carthage. Maybe it's because they united. Yeah, it's because they united. I think at one point. So that would be it. No fort. Actually, there are a couple forts, but that's interesting. Okay, back to the political mode. The Franks. Oh, man, I wonder if I should edit this. I wonder how I would edit this even. Alright. The Franks. They will just attack. They're like, oh, sorry, I did not give them a turn. They will unite. I think they will unite with... They sail down, they will unite with Communist Russia. Because I think that just makes the most sense thematically and whatnot. Because they're just near each other and they're at war with Spain. So I just don't see them uniting with Spain anytime soon. Ooh. Surrey's. Where is Surrey's? Like, I will give them a turn. build a castle. I'm gonna. Is that series like that small? Oh my goodness, I forgot about this completely. These small. Like I would have to really zoom in. Is it that place, the castle? Series. Castle last, because they are the last of Surreys. If I ever get Surreys again, they will try and fight and bring back their island, and I will not have the Goths try and take that, because they're just so inconsequential that no one just knows about them. Ooh, it is this warmonger's turn. He will push up the coast, trying to get a full envelopment of the Franks. So if the Franks do not, the Spaniards retaliate. A union. I think they will unite with these guys. I don't see them uniting with the Franks, and I don't see them uniting with anyone else, which is good. They have now gained a little bit of land. Maybe they can get a bit of a footholding and force the Franks to surrender. But if not, I don't see things working out very well. Surrey's turn. Small expand. They have a castle. Let's see. Oh wow. They take the coastline. They have declared war on the Goths. Will they retaliate anytime soon? The Goths split. I think the Goths will split along here, because this used to formerly be this group, and this group I'd say joined relatively new, rather peacefully, but this group joined through war and conquest. So I think they would want to become they will be better Spain. Let's see, how much land can we get? Oh wow, we're getting a good amount of land. They've enveloped former. Oh wow. They just got all that land. All that land. And you know what? I'd say they will even march up and just take like a little. That's a lot. That is a lot. I'd say this land is inconsequential, but is this better Spain? Yep, better Spain. It is now Carthage's turn. A new nation. I think in their expedition west and east, they have discovered along this bay a small nation of peaceful union. So these will be the pacifists. So they will. The pacifists will never fight. They will simply just try and trade with other people. They will try and be kind and do good. And let's see, I say Carthage and the pacifists at the moment are union. The pacifists, I don't want them to unite with Carthage, because then like Carthage will just never do that. There's really no one for them to unite with that would like make sense. You know what? They will unite with Surreys. They will say, hey Surreys, you already got your land, we should be peaceful and whatnot. And Surreys, I guess, has just been persuaded, they've been won over. They do believe that this is the right thing to do. Carthage is going to have a small split. I will say this portion has decided that they no longer want to be Carthaginian. They want to be Barcan again after their great Lord Hannibal Barca. Let's see, how much land can they get? They're getting a good amount of land. They're getting a good amount of land. Oh, that's a good amount. That's a good amount. That's a good amount. Where? Okay. So they are Barcan. They are conquerors. They're zealous conquerors. Zealous. So I'm just looking at these traits. Peaceful. The Goths are not peaceful. They have been pretty peaceful. They've really just done unions to gain all their land, and they've just been peacefully, making their empire. But the Barcans are conquerors, so they will take over Carthage, or they will attempt to at least. They will drive these islands out. They will push in a double envelopment. They will have surrounded the area, and they are just going to attempt to destroy Carthage. But Carthage will push back. They drive a hole right through. They kick this army out. They meet. I say they meet the general right here, and they push the general back. The general has to retreat back. It has only been a couple years since the Balkan Empire has been around, and they have lost all of their previous conquered lands. And the Carthaginian general is just decimating the Balkan general. He had to flee down here. Will Barca be able to retaliate? But now that's a question for another time, because the Franks are going to try and gain their origin diverge. Select nation. Origin. Select nation. Okay, origin, they are Franks. So now when you go on the origin mode, the Franks are a different origin than the rest. You see how a lot of this is just a random origin? And you have Rome here. These are now the Franks. So they have just origin diverged. They already have an origin. They're Rome. So I'm not gonna do that. Oh, origin, they will be the Carthaginians, they will say, no, we are not Goths anymore. We are Carthaginians. I guess the wars in Balkan has religious, it's like zealoted them to where they now have this Carthaginian national pride, this sense of heritage, saying that we're not Gothic, we're not Roman, we're Carthaginian. That's who we are. Why does it? Oh my goodness! I feel like this is a glitch. Okay. New nation. You know what? I guess it's time for Israel to get a thing. Israel down here, which is historically accurate, because before Rome went into here, the Israelite nation was around. Only around, I think, the only about the year 0, obviously, is when Rome founded. So if Rome is about right here, this is probably the year like 400 BC, so long before Jesus, which doesn't make any sense on why the Franks are Catholic, but who knows? Maybe they had like a dream or something. But this will be Israel. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, it is now. It is not. This is okay. I guess I messed up. Okay. There. That is not Israel. That is Spain. But it is better Spain's. Actually, it's better Spain, but I never named normal Spain. New nation. We're getting a lot of new nations. You know what? A mountainous tribe. Probably not technically mountainous because of the traits, but I will say they have discovered a new nation deep in the heartlands of Spain that settled along this fertile river. But they have decided that they will not come in contact with any other group. These will be... Okay, wow. Oh, wow, they really went Spanish. I guess they're Muslim. This will be the nomads. And Flatlander, they're not Flatlanders, but they are isolationists. They just believe in, chilling out. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I keep messing up. I keep forgetting to click this button that actually makes them that. Because if you just do this, then when you click onto the next nation, it just thinks that that's what you were trying to do. What is that for? Oh, you can change the color? I did not know that. That's actually really helpful. That's incredibly helpful. So, because now I can change this color to like a lighter green there. So now we can establish that this is 2 separate countries, not just... Actually, I will lighten this even more. 2 separate countries, guys, not just one. That's Spain. That's the other country. Was I on a group? I think it was on Carthage. Yeah, I was on Carthage. New nation. Another nomadic mountain group, but this time in here. Carthage has encountered these will be the African Celts. Because the Celts were like a small group of people. So they are like the Celts, but they are African. Oh wow, this is a lot of land. Good job for the African Celts, jeez. It's Spain's turn. Spain will expand, and you know where Spain's expanding to, into other surrounding territories. I think Spain will try and take back their own little area, and they will succeed. And they just destroyed that country, so I think they will make a deal with this group that they will just not attack each other. They're a little wary of war from the Franks, so they will try to build their empire. So they just did that. It is now the Goths' turn. We haven't had them in a while. Age of Unity, select nation. Age of Unity, draw a card. It's the Age of Unity. Why are they splitting? Okay. The islands will split. They will try and reform the Republic of Islands. So this island is just experiencing some nationalism. They're like, hey, why are we with the Goths when they're 1,000 miles away, when we have our island right here that is ours? So they will kind of rebel, take that a little bit of, okay, I guess we can't do that. Oh yeah, because they're splitting. And then they will go over to this island, and they will just try and take it over too. It's like, hey, we're really close together. We kind of had a civilization together. We should be together. Oh wow, they might. I think they can get all islands. So all former holdings in the west of the Gothic Empire have been lost. I will say that will end it. But the Goths still have land in Greece. Ooh, it is now the Nomads' turn. The Nomads will unite. Who do the Nomads unite with? The Nomads will unite with... I will say they unite with Spain, but they unite with... Yeah, they will unite with Spain, but instead of being Nomads, they are Spain. I guess they encountered Spain, and like, wow, Spain, you have a lot better resources than we do. Can we be your vassal? And they said, abso-freaking-lutely you can. Now it's a random country's turn. Also, we will end on turn 200. Ooh, it's Spain's turn again. They will small expand. They just signed that deal, so they will push into the coast, try and really unify the Spanish coastline. Spain's turn again. Wait. Huh. New leader, select nation. Boom. New leader, draw card. A union. Okay, these two have never really been at war. They have really just been at war with the Franks and like kind of fighting over. I will say the leaders of Spain and the Nomads will unite under the Spanish flag, but they will be the Spanish Nomads to try and facilitate peace, and they will change their color from a dark to a light. So now, oh, I can't make it that light. I gotta make it a little darker. So just to distinguish them from the Republic of Islands. There. Random country, the Goths. The Goths should be upset that they lost a lot of land. Another small split. Okay. The Greek population has decided that they no longer want to be Gothic, so they will be Greece. And I think it will take place in the heart of Greece. It will take place in Athens. This Greek separatist movement. I think. Oh wow, they can. Yeah, they really get the small island. Well, the large part of this island, and then they will start kind of island hopping around here. Maybe even landing some forces on this island. Just really, yeah. Oh, can we take over the entire island? We can. They really need to change the splitting thing, because like a small split, like look at this. A small split just took over almost like two small splits have divided the Goths into 3 real separate nations. So now let's look at land area. 5,000, 7,000, 3,000, 1,900, 4,000, 900, 800, 3,000, and 4,000. So Rome is now the de facto leader. We haven't had Rome, the Franks, or Carthage, or like these two in a while. It's pretty much just been Spain. Like it's just been the Spanish countries. Okay, wow, Carthage. New leader select nation. New leader draw card. Ooh, build a castle. I think they will build a castle along the front lines because I believe castles make it harder to take over land. And they will call this Newer Carthage. Because did we have a new Carthage? No, we just had Carthage. So I'll change that. This will be New Carthage, yeah. Although you would think New Carthage would be like in a colony, but no. New Carthage is on the border because they are going to make this Carthage again once more. It's the pacifist unions. They will small expand. They will just, as long as no one bothers them, they won't bother anyone. Ooh, it's Greece's turn. Greece will try and retake their lands. They will say, hey, this used to be Greece, and like we're just a part of you, but we don't really want to be part of you anymore. And they are taking back some of their old island lands. Maybe they'll even try and retake Rome once again. Ooh, the pacifists turn again. A split. I will say this won't be a war. This side of the pacifists said, hey, we want to expand this way. This side said, we want to expand this way. So they have peacefully decided that they are going to separate into the pacifists and the peace union. Let's see how much of a split we can get. Okay, so the peace union will take roughly, oh, they will take a lot. A lot of the people want to go this way. A lot of people want to go this way. Oh, we haven't had Israel in like 5,000 years. Ooh, the Franks. Small expand. They will try and just unify their mainland. I don't think they'll be able to get all of it, but they are able to get a large portion. And I think the Spanish nomads might give up that land. They might like just succeed it because it's really far away from their homeland. Oh, it is. Who is this group? Where are they? Oh, they're right here. They forgot to take everything. So now the Spanish nomads forgot to take the leader. The leader has gathered some troops from within and has formed a revolt. And they have revolted against the Spanish nomads. The Goths will not adopt their religion. They will adopt their own religion. Whew, sorry, I'm getting out of breath. It's Carthage's turn. A union. I don't think Carthage would unite with Barcan. I think they're going to unite with the African Celts. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't see why they wouldn't unite with the African Celts. They're really they're next to each other. They hate the Barcans. They are not going to unite with the Barcans ever. The Spanish nomads adopt a religion. The Spanish nomads will become Catholic because that just makes sense. They previously had Frankish lands. Maybe in a deal, the Franks agreed not to invade this land. And in the agreement, the Spanish agreed to become Catholic. I think that makes sense. Ooh, where's your map? Anyways, political mode. Whose turn is it now? The Franks. The Franks, a union. Who will the Franks unite with? We have the Republic of Islands, Carthage, the Spanish nomads, this random group. The closest group is the Spanish nomads. The Spanish nomads did just come to a peace agreement. I don't see the Franks uniting with anyone around. I think they will unite with this group. This rebel rose up. So the Franks kind of betrayed the Spanish nomads. The Spanish nomads, they agreed to not... Ooh, a split. The Spanish nomads made a deal with the Franks, but the Franks betrayed them. And this made the nomads want to leave once more. They said, hey, we came with you because you were the most powerful group, but you can't really do a lot now. So we are just going to split and do our own thing once more. The Spanish nomads went from being a pretty good power to now having lost a large portion of their land. This is bad for them. Carthage's turn. Let's see what Carthage gets. Uh-oh. Oh, Carthage. A union. I don't see them uniting with anyone over here. I think, Spain having just lost all its land to the Franks, and the Franks being roughly twice, like they're over 2 times the size. The Spanish nomads will, understandably, they will unite with Carthage, saying, "Hey, we lost all this land." They reach out to Carthage. They're like, "Carthage, please protect us from the Franks." The Franks just realized, "Oh shoot, we used to have double the amount of land, but now we have less land. We have less people, less troops. We might lose." So they agreed to kind of have a peace. They might even cede this land, but the Carthaginians have now just made themselves the second largest nation in the entire area, second only to the Romans, and then the Goths at third, and then the Franks in fourth. Oh, wait, nope. The Franks actually are in third place. The Gothics are in third. Man, the Goths used to control this area, all of this, and this. They used to have Carthage. They used to have so much land, and they just lost it all in splits. So that's quite sad. Random country, Greece. A new nation. Where will Greece find it? You know, they will find a small nation over here. A small, peaceful nation over here. They will call themselves the Ganabazas. And they're just a small island nation. You know, just chilling. Maybe they have some land here. You know, just they're not doing much. Maybe they're like some former Israelites that decided they want to go up here. But I swear, does Israel just not exist to this random thing? They have had 0 turns. In fact, if we don't get them in 2 more turns, I'm just gonna give them a turn. Ooh, small expand. I think the Goths, seeing that they're losing all the land, they will send troop. Oh, this is not the Goths. This is just it's the white guys. Why don't I have like a map thing? I'm gonna say they don't exist anymore. It's the Goths' turn. Yeah, the Goths. Color black. Done. Select Union. They'll unite with the Ganablazes. Just makes sense. I mean, they're near each other. They probably crossed all of Turkey or just sailed around looking for places to go. So that's cool. The Goths turning. Oh, it's the Goth 2s. That's what they are. Large expand. If I ever get the white Goths again, we will see how much land they get over here. But seeing as I cannot see the white Goths because I decided to make them white, I guess if we ever find them again, oh, here, I'll just change the color. I'll make them like a gray. There. That's how much land they control. They might unite with the regular Goths, but random turn. Okay, Greece. After Greece, I'll do Israel because maybe Israel just hasn't registered as a country to them. Maybe they realized that Israel doesn't have a right to exist. New nation. In the highlands of whatever this country is, they will see the nation of blah 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 blah. Also, I feel like Rome hasn't had a turn in a while. I mean, that's unfortunate for Rome. They just got to get better. That's the luck of the draw. Split. Ooh, these 2 islands. This island, once again, this is the Republic of Ireland, so I'm assuming they're Republican. This will be a communist island. Also, I didn't assume that they're Republican. That's weird. Republic and Republican are 2 different ideologies. A republic is just a different form of democracy. Well, a different idea of democracy. And a Republican is someone who works in the already existing representative democracy of the United States. So, alright, they got a good amount of land. That's it. Now Israel's turn, because I want to be nice. Medium expand. They just kind of solidify their empire. They're looking quite nice. Quite good. Just 1,600 land. Not the best, but like it's not terrible. It's better than like actually it's better than like these guys. They haven't gone in forever. They haven't even gotten to 1,000. And I like how the pacifists are just not doing anything. But man, I wish we could get Carthage again. Oh, we got Barca, medium expand. Okay, seeing that New Carthage will prevent them from going around, they will take the islands. These islands have been fought over a lot, and they will sail in and split Carthage in two. That's the typical strategy. So they've split Carthage in two. Let's see if they can retaliate again. Ooh, the Goths, I would say they will take this strait. I don't know what it's called. I think is it the Strait of Hormuz? And they will go around the sea. I believe it's the Capsian Sea, but if I'm wrong, which I probably am, you guys can correct me, because I believe this is the Dead Sea, and this might be the Capsian Sea. I think. You know what? We are going to find out for ourselves. We have the power of Google Maps on our side. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. I don't want to freaking dox myself. You know what? Let's check ourselves. Not the Dead Sea, it is the Black Sea. That's the Capsian Sea. This is the Sea of Marmana. Where's the Strait of Hormuz? Is this the Strait of Hormuz? No, that's the Strait of Gibraltar. Where's the Strait of Hormuz? Near Iran. Yeah, Iran. Oh, this is the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, well, back to the game. Yeah, they will take the Strait of Miraz. Ooh, it's Barca's turn again. New nation. They'll just be a nation chilling over here. They'll just call themselves the Purple Bros. Meow. Meow. But the Purple Bros will be just... Oh, wow, they got a lot on it. They're already at 1250, so... they're putting themselves in a good ranking. But, random. The Bark has had 3 turns before Carthage has had 1, which I just want to let that be known. They will try and surround New Carthage and just capture it. Carthage has had a turn. Finally, large expand. They will try and kick Barca out. Let's see if they can. They will ignore the islands. They will realize the islands at the moment currently have little strategic importance. They want to kick Barca out, which they've been successful in. If they get, no, I'm not doing a new nation. I'm not doing a new nation. No, no. Fine, a new nation. We will put in the heart of Africa. Not the heart of Africa. This is, but near the Sahara. We will call them the Saharans. It's a lot of land. We are 5 turns away. We are 5 turns away. Oh, yeah, we are 5 turns away from the end. We are 5 turns away from the end. Let's see if Carthage can maybe take over Barca, if Rome can finally get a turn, if the Goths can do anything, if maybe this country can do something, or these countries, like the Franks. Greece, a union. Who shall Greece unite with? I think Greece is going to unite with the communist island. I mean, it used to be part of Greece. They just split off, became communist. And it just seems interesting. I mean, like, they probably wouldn't unite. Actually, you know what? It makes sense. Athens was the first democratic place. They're communist. Athens is now communist. This is now communist Greece. Greece has agreed to become communist. So that is what has happened. No. I'll find a new nation in the around here. We will call them the Red Bros. You know, I'll try to make an actual nation. Okay. Egypt. I will make Egypt. Egypt. There, finally, guys. Is this place freaking happy? Egypt, around the Nile. Nile. So they will probably be at war with Israel, because I don't think either country likes the other one. But there, we have Egypt. 3 turns away. Ooh, the Peace Union is going to have a large expand. Now, once again, they are peaceful, so they are not going to attack the pacifists, but they're just going to simply take this little area. And they might even be a little passive aggressive and just, since they have an agreement where they cannot invade other lands, so they're just going to try and claim this territory as their own. Trying to make a little circle. Just kind of preemptively say, hey, this is our land, you can't take it. 2 turns until the end. Carthage, medium expand. They are pushing Barcus back. Barcus now only has a couple small islands. Last turn, the pacifists, they saw, and they're like, you know what, we're chilling. They're just going to try and push forward on this sector, secure this. They're now saying you can only go so far. This will be the borders that they will draw themselves, and they will try and fill it in as best as they can. So the pacifists and the Peace Union, while being pacifists, they're both really petty. So like, while one will draw a border and say, hey, this is our land, the other will draw a border like right near it and say like, hey, this is our land. So like, they both don't fight. They're fighting like a cold war here with borders and territories. So let me just actually there. And that is it. This is the final map. We have gotten a pretty large amount. Africa's just remained pretty unspoiled, but let's see who we think is at top. I believe it's Carthage, Rome, Franks, Goths. Carthage, 7,974. Rome, 7,582. The Franks, 5,920. The Goths, 6,868. And then I would say Greece, yep, 4,184. And then and then it's the Republic of Islands, then probably Israel, then Egypt, and then actually, wait, does Egypt have less land? Egypt has less land than the pacifists and the Peace Union. Then I'd say it is the Purple Bros, then the Saharan Nation. I'm gonna try and get the borders of the Saharans better. It's looking a little ugly. Wait, the Saharans have 1,800. They have more land than Egypt, Israel, pacifists, so they have actually more land. Well, they have 8. Wow, jeez. Anyways, we filled this out successfully. The only unconquered small tribes that have really not done much are I'm gonna call them the hill tribes. The hill tribes of I don't know where that is. You know what, let's go to our good friend Google Maps. Let's see, they are roughly here, so near modern day Ukraine, I believe. No, not modern day Ukraine. That would be near the Strait. Near modern day Romania. So the freaking hill tribes of Romania. But anyways, that is what we have. The hill tribes of Romania, and I'd say the nomads have the least amount of land. Yeah, most definitely. They're in the 600s. Although the Balkans also have a little amount of land, but that's because they're getting decimated by Carthage. Carthage and Rome, I might make them do like a freaking Punic War over the communist Greece. But that is going to end it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my previous video. I hope you enjoy my next video. But goodbye.